And welcome along and welcome back to Six Ashes. It is day 3 of spring. We've got a little bit of work to do with our horses first. They're not doing too badly. The horse helper is doing okay. We had it with when we were doing the horses and riding them ourselves. We were in a position where they were doing really well. You know, our horses were up to 50%, 100% fitness and looking good. And at the moment, while our horses aren't bad, I'm looking at this and we've got our Arabian here is at 96%. Sorry. That's weird. Did I get 2 Arabians? I got 2 black Arabians. 96% and yeah, here we go. 96% and 96%. We had both of those at 100. The others are there. They're not doing too badly. So we're going to keep a close eye on that. And if we find that our horses are not getting as much exercise as I would hope, what we'll end up doing is getting rid of 2 of them and just leaving it with 3 we have and turning the horse helper off. So getting back to doing our whole thing of doing it ourselves. What have we got on the floor over here? Is this carrot? I think this is carrots. So we're going to go and give this to them as well. Yeah, there we go. Some carrots by the carrot box. So they should take these too. And yeah, so it's pretty good. We are in a great position here. We're looking to get crops in today, so we're going to be doing that as soon as I've sorted the horses out. We're going to be going and doing that. We're going to be getting this tractor here doing the cultivating because it's powerful enough. We can set that off. We're going to set it doing field 11 because field 11 is absolutely huge. And yeah, we're going to get close play on this. Get this little tractor doing that and getting that going. What else do we need to do with the horses here? We have... Actually, they're pretty much okay for everything but water and straw. So we're going to drop this bucket off. Drop this off just outside the shed. Just there. And they need water and straw, so we want to drop the weight off as well. And as I said, we're going to be reworking things around the farm because our shed is getting fairly full here. We're going to take a load of this stuff up to the top. So like our baler here, that's going to go up the top. Our transport trailer, I think that will go up the top as well. I don't know about this trailer. We might leave this trailer here. Certainly this will go up to our other shed. And basically we're going to make some space down here. So that we're okay. Right, don't need anything in the front. We need to try and hook this up to the back. To do that, I'm going to have to put on the tow bar and hope this works. Because, yeah, I have not sorted the issue that we had with this being on the higher bar. As I said before, I just don't get the reasoning for this. Lots of people have said that that there is good reason, but it just doesn't work for me. So that there. Electrics. Yeah. Not connecting that. Hopefully this will still work. Hopefully this will still empty this out. But we'll see how it goes. It does have an electrical connection. I kind of wish there was some way I could do the tow bar having connections first, but we shall see. It does work better on this tractor than the other one, I will say that. Now, is this going to empty? There we go. Yes, it is actually empty, so we at least have that going forward. There we go. They have taken, a reasonable amount of water. So we'll get this back and get this undone. I suppose actually with this working like that, I don't have to go and alter this, but it is annoying. Right. It would just connect to this normally, otherwise. Then every trailer seems to have this thing of working that way, which is just odd. Right, let's close this. We will disconnect all this because this, well, have I got manual close? I do have manual close. So keep refilling. Disconnect that. Close that up once that's finished. For now, we want to drop the back off this, and I think we will drop our front loader off as well. Like so. Drop it down. I do like this tow bar. Very, very useful little piece of kit, that. But, yeah, I kind of wish I didn't need it for some trailers. Right, and drop this off. There we go. Right, let's get this little Ford down to the shop, because the reasoning for that is we're going to go and pick up the... Oh, actually, no, let's swap these things around. So we'll close this up. We're going to take this up to our other yard, up the top, and hook this up and get this started, because this is starting on so much bigger a field than the other tractor. And then, yeah, we can take the 6810 down to the shop and grab ourselves a seeder. Here we are, round to the arable part of our farm, and just down here, we should find... Yeah, there we go. Now, if you're wondering where the 6810 is... Let's turn the light off. It is currently in this shed. Because, yeah, as I said, this is the shed where we've got our actual arable farming equipment. But this little, one of the nice things about this little ransom, I suppose it's a disc harrow, is that it works behind this. This tractor does have enough power to run it. One of the things that attracted me to this was this. Now, in future, we are actually going to end up dividing this field into two. We're going to get it working on the whole thing now, but yeah, overall, we're going to get this this field done as two. I'm hoping that Courseplay is going to work with this tractor, because we have never tested this before. Field 11, current vehicle position, starting direction, automatic, headland. I wanted to do 3. Up downs first, turn in the corners, 7% overlap, generate me a field course. I think actually the width on this is slightly smaller. I think it's about 2.7. So generate it based on that. That is better. That should at least then have a good overlap. So we'll head back. And the first waypoint on this is right over here. Again, you can see the effect we're having on the stubble. We're driving out. It still does have a stubble texture, doesn't it? Yeah, it just looks like it's... That's really cool. I knew that Maize Plus had an update to make that look a bit better. But wow. Yeah, look at the size of this field. But we do have this section in the middle there where this can be split into 2 fields. So we're going to be doing that. We're going to actually be putting in the carrots in one end of this and the canola in the other. We've got oats are what we're going to be planting today once we get back to our other tractor. So first waypoint, drive course, and that looks to be a way of handling this fine. Yeah, I'm happy with that. So yeah, let's go and get our other tractor down to the shop. We've switched over to the 6810 and we are down by the shop. Get into here. One of the nice things today actually is we actually have plenty of fuel in both our tractors, which is an oddity for me. But yeah, that's really brilliant to have enough fuel in both tractors. We need to pop over here, pop into the shop, and get ourselves a seeder. Now, the standard D830 is not a bad choice. 85 horsepower, so just under our tractor. But that is only a 3-meter seeder. So what I want to have a look at is this one. The D9 4000 Super. This is... Is that? Yeah, it's 110. This is a 4-meter seeder. 90 horsepower. And if we have a look in our garage, 90 horsepower should be... Yeah, what we have in our Ford. Yeah, I think that's going to be the best one for us, value for money wise. So let's have a look at this. Rim color, I want to go for the orange. I'm going to go for the standard attacher because we're not putting the Coon on here. With disc markers in case we decide to use them. With the bar and... with the alternative was actually I'm not putting the disc markers on. Wow, those are expensive. I mean, handrails fairly expensive. I don't think we need that either, to be honest. But I am going to go with the £100 extra for the alternative wheels. I like that. 19,600 doesn't break the bank. Nice 4-meter seeder. Let's grab that. There we go. I don't know if I've added the other one in here. I haven't added the other one here. I said a 6-meter version of this. I'd never get it down the road, and that's why. And that's why we're not getting that. We need seeds, which will be under pallets, and our first set of seeds we're going for are oats. So we're probably going to have to get the other tractor down here to pick up all of our seeds once it's finished the other one. But yeah, we want oat seeds. So a pallet of those, 2,100. We are going to be leaving a lot of them here. By that, yes. And that should do us. Yeah, we'll load up with these with seeds here. What we won't be able to do is transport them back yet. But what I'm going to do is, knowing that we're going to be doing a lot of seeding of various things in the near future, we will grab the trailer, the flatbed, with the other tractor, and be able to refill that way. Hopefully this is going to be enough seeds just in this one go to do this, but we shall see. Let's load them up. Yep. There we go. That is all good. Let's close that up. Let me close that up. Yeah, there we go. And lift it. It's going to be a fairly heavy back. Is this... How's our tractor holding? Our tractor's... We've got enough weight. Whoa! Okay. We've got about enough weight on it. The fun bit is going to be transporting this back. Yeah. Should get through the gateway. But with this road, I think we're going to be pulling over on a regular basis to let the other traffic pass. Because this is going to be a little bit hairy. We've made it back to our fields without incident, thankfully. And we're going to be doing the same field we did last time. Trying to keep ourselves going across the hillside. And I actually think I had it fairly well last time. With going across here like this. So we're going to go and plant this in the same way. 4-meter seeder means that we should get through this a lot quicker. So we'll give that a try. Our other tractor is motoring along quite nicely, which is good news. We'll turn this on, drop this down. And away we go. And hopefully we're going to end up with a nice, even seeding on here, and yeah, should get it done a lot quicker than we did with cultivating here. You can see how our cultivator is doing. Our little Ford is just motoring along rather nicely over there. Coming up to about halfway through the field, and yeah, I'm really pleased that I have got the realistic seed mod in here. It makes it impossible to pick the wrong seed. So we're on oats. I accidentally turned off the seeder a minute ago. Thought I pressed the wrong button as well to switch seeds. It wouldn't, because we only have oats in here. We only have the ability to switch to oats in this, which is absolutely fantastic. And we're making good progress. We've having this extra meter on this is just eating up the field really, really quickly. We've made just massively good progress on here. As I said, we're halfway through the field. It is only 24 minutes past 12. Turns out that's a good thing as well, because I meant to give some straw to our horses before we left the farm, and of course we didn't. I completely forgot. So I think when we finish this, we're going to have enough time to take this tractor up to the back down to the horses and sort out that. Unfortunately, I can't use this tractor to go and load up the remaining seed we got down at the shop and get that done. So we might also look maybe to switch tractors that are working on these two fields and get this one doing the cultivating over there. Although looking at that, the 4000 series, no 5000 series that one is, isn't it? That is doing an absolutely bang-up job on there. It's working through that field, or that half of the field, almost as quickly as we are seeding this half, which is absolutely brilliant. I kind of wish that I had seeded, that I'd split the field before we got that working. Got that to do the bottom half of field 11 first, but it is doing okay. It has got the it's doing that field fine. I might not even put grass in on that in between the two. Just have two crops butting up against each other. We did that on my dad's farm all the time. Top of Spong Hill, that would be that had 3 fields on it. There was no divide between those fields. They butted right up against each other, and yeah, worked an absolute treat. So yeah, I think we might do that on here as well, and split field 11 that way. The field that's unmarked, it's just the other side here. Somebody made a really good suggestion, and I think we might look at this next time. Get a plow it up, because we know it's not workable at the moment. But horse grass, I need to put some horse grass in somewhere. We need to make horse silage, and we need to make horse hay, and we're going to have to plant horse grass to do that. Looking at, just hold on a moment, let's look at this. Looking at this horse grass, we can plant at any time, but oh wow, the only time you can harvest horse grass, we're not going to get a horse grass cut this year. There's no way we can plant horse grass and get it cut this year, so we're not going to worry too much about that. We can go with, well, we can buy, we've probably got enough horse to get us through this year, and then we can yeah, plant some next year and get that sorted. I think it'll be good. So yeah, things are moving all right. We're not going to get horse grass in this year. But maybe for year 3 we will be fully self-sufficient for our horses, because we're going to have oats, and we're going to have and we have means of creating hay. So we actually don't need horse hay. We can just make hay. What we do need for the horses, let's have a look here. Fresh grass, or horse silage. So this is we can feed them fresh grass most of this year, but horse silage is something we need. Horse hay yeah, we've got hay instead that we can feed them, and we've got lots of hay. So I'm not worried about that. So we might just plough up that field, other field, and put some rye or something like that in there this year. Give ourselves an extra crop, an extra bit of income. We've got 2 other fields, of course, to plough up as well. Field 17, We need to put something in there, and we've got all the fields around our new barn as well that are unmarked. We can plough those up and do those as well. We'll just have that actually as a big hay stroke grass field that we can do. So yeah, there are options around here. Whatever happens, we need to move quickly on here. We've now got this field almost done, but the reason I say that is because we can only plant most of our crops that we want until the end of spring. Of course, we are... Well, actually, no, it's at the end of spring, or is it mid-spring? So it's to the end of mid-spring, looking at this. So so this is the rotation we're using. We've got rye, carrot, canola, and oat. And basically, oats needs to be planted today or tomorrow. Canola needs to be planted today or tomorrow. Rye needs to be planted today or tomorrow. And yeah, carrots, thankfully, are a little bit later. So we can plant carrots on day 5. I'm not worried about those. I'm just looking at this actually and going soybeans. What if we replaced rye with soybeans? Okay, there's no difference other than... Oh, no. We kind of want to get the rye in there. Soybeans are not great. They would do add a pinch as an alternative, but I really want a lot of carrots going forward on it. So yeah, we need to get those. We need to get the rye in, and wherever we put rye in this year is going to be carrots next year. That tractor is over halfway through that field on a 3-meter cultivator. That is absolutely amazing. That has done an awesome job, and we should be able to get some canola in there sometime 3 o'clock. If we finish this field, we might pop down to the shop and start getting some canola in that field, because that would then get us ahead for the next day and allow us to really sort of be heating this out the park. We should certainly get the canola in there next time. What we need to do... Yeah, whatever field that we decide to put rye in, we need to get that sorted. And that's going to require ploughing. So we are going to need something a little bit more powerful next time to do that, if we can. Otherwise, I'm going to have a look and see really where we go from there. Either way, though, I'm pleased we've got the oats in. We've got the oats in, that will give us straw. And that will give us feed for our horses, so that is all good. Get this up as far as we can to do here, then get this headland done, and yeah, this field is going to be finished in no time. Last section of headland. This 4-meter width is really good on this, although that is going to need redoing, so we'll pull that back a bit and just double over that. But yeah, in general, this 4-meter width has been absolutely incredible. Really good. Even now, actually, that is only just missing a tiny bit. Unsurprisingly, our 5000 series, though, having got as far through the field as it has, is now asking for fuel. So we're going to have to sort that. I think it's going to be getting the canola in next time. And doing that, seeing if there's a field that we can get some rye into. It'd be useful if I didn't have to have a plough, but I think I'm going to have to get a plough. And if I do that, we're going to be doing that with this tractor. So I might have to try and find an alternative to the rye that we can plant later. But I think it's all around, all the stuff that does that is going to be around the same time. That, though, has done absolutely brilliantly. So, we're going to drop the seeder off, and we'll bring some fuel up here, get the other tractor refueled, and hopefully that can get that job finished today, and we can look at what we're going to be able to do to get the most out of the carrots next year as to where we plant them. back down to the farm, and we're just gonna. First thing I'm gonna do is what I talked about before. We're gonna hook this up to the straw blower and get that done, like so. Back this up here. Yeah, and we have got some horse silage. Or horse grass silage, I should say. Switch to the back one. And reverse it up so it will dump it in. There we go. And unload. Out that goes. Only... Wow. They've taken all of that. Has that given them enough? No. We do need to put more, so we're going to have to do that later. I want to get the other tractor, though, refueled. We are definitely going through straw faster in Maize Plus than we were prior to Maize Plus. So, we're going to have to... Just like that. We're going to have to sort that then. Because that is not good. Let's bring this around here and hook this up. Lots of great demands. We don't have anything to sell though. Great demand at the sawmill. How much are they paying at the sawmill then? At the moment, look, over here. A great demand at the sawmill. When we have just sold all of our, when we were selling wood chips. Let's see what that is. 1,200. Wow, wood chips. That's about the same sort of price as we were getting over the winter. So, yeah, that's an interesting one. We'll take the diesel up to the other tractor so that we can refuel it up there. And that can then get that job finished today. This is the beauty of having a mobile fuel tank. We can just bring this down here when our other tractor gets back down to this end. We'll be able to fuel it up. And then we can just take that back to the farm to finish off. But yeah. That's great. And it is 4:30 in the afternoon, so that's all fine. Let's jump in here. Let this get to the end. Right. There. We'll refuel this. Wow, that was getting low. That is almost an entire tank of fuel. There we go. We'll bring it up, of course, so that I can actually see it. And yeah, this is well over halfway through this. Next, closest waypoint. Right. And it's away. Take that off. And that is all good. We are pretty much done for today. We'll let this keep going and finish this field off. And then we can pick this up next time. Seeding some canola in this field. And we'll get the 6810 to do that while we get some stuff done before. So we're going to be covering next time how to define a horseplay course when you don't have a field edge or anything to go by. So we're going to do that. But for now, I think we're going to leave this here. Which means that all that remains is for me to say thank you for watching. I hope you have enjoyed this video. Please give it a like, drop us a comment, and give it a share. And for all the latest videos from Virtual Farmer, please subscribe to the channel, ring that bell, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.